the next thing we have right now is setting up our development environment, and first thing we need is setting up our Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is a code editor. There is two. There is code editor and there is IDE, integrated development environment. So I'll give you the first assignment. Try to know the difference between IDE and code editor, but this assignment is unofficial. Make sure you just look it up for you to like hold a reasonable conversation in case if it comes up in the future. Okay, so yeah, know the difference between code editor and IDE. All right. Yeah, let's go over to downloading Visual Studio Code. Okay, so the first thing you do is just type Visual Studio. So you see the first thing that pops up, Visual Studio downloads, and click on the first link that shows up. All right. Okay, so once you are here, make sure you download the file for your operating system. We have Windows here, we have Linux and different distribution, and we have Mac. So click on Windows, and it should take you up to this page, but I have gone ahead to download this, so so that will not waste time waiting for you to like seeing it when it's downloading. So I'll go over to where it is downloaded and then install it from there. So it should be my downloads, my IDM. I use IDM to manage my downloads, so it should be on the programs, and here we have it, Visual Studio Code. So you double click, what's the issue? Okay, let me click again, wait for it to load. Right, so it's up, and the first thing you see is this, and you click on you agree. It is advisable you do read all these things, but sometimes we do neglect it. Okay, so the next is next. You go to next. So this is where it will be saved in your programs, in your local file folder, and we have this. So this one, make sure you tick on all these item. I'll show you why you should tick on it. So open with code, I'll show you in your Windows Explorer. Open with code in your file contents. I'll show you how helpful these things are. So the next one, you click on to create a desktop icon. So you have an icon like this in your desktop. So the next one, you go next, and then you click on install. So this is a fresh download. I had to like open another user so that I can have a fresh download. I'm going to pause this video right now, and then come back once it's done installing. So it's done installing. I'll click on finish, and it should bring up my Visual Studio Code. Let me close some of this. All right. Okay. All right, so this is the first thing you see, setting up your team. I will go with this one. Light mode. By convention, most programmers they love dark mode, but it's just by convention. It's not. If you are working on a light mode, you will be writing. You will not be happy. You will not write a good code. No, if you know what you are doing, regardless of anything, anything works for you. But majority favors dark mode, including myself. So I'm going to leave it by default, and then leaving it like this, I'm not doing anything, means it's choosing this by default. So I can close this, and that's all. So this is my panel. This is kind of like File Explorer in your Windows, right? where you will see all your folders. So this is where you can search anything. This is your version control kits. We are going to talk about that topic today, this Friday, 8th of March, and we have where you debug. You rarely use this, but it comes in handy. So this is your extension, and this is where I want you to be. Another things here are your setting. You can try to sign in. Yeah, sign in here. Sorry, sign in here. Your account, or link it up with GitHub, so that any setting you do here will be following you whenever you move into another device. All right. So I will search for live server. So I will tell you what we use live server to do once we are about to use it. So just download live server for now. The next one is Prettier. And let's download Prettier. And the next one is, make sure it is prettier.io, and this verification icon there. And the next one is material icon. So the first one by Philip Keith, I will install it. So what do we have here? Okay, live server notification, so I can just ignore this. So that will be all. In the next video, we'll be setting up our loading up our first project, and I will share with you what all these extensions we downloaded, what they are used for. Okay, so see you